Americans still weighing their health insurance options, expected today to be their deadline. Now last-minute shoppers have a little more time. Good evening, I'm Emily Burris. David and Paige have the night off. The White House today announced the deadline for buying insurance under the Affordable Care Act is extended again to midnight Tuesday for coverage starting January 1st. But TV20's Kyla Ryan says that some of those who need it most are the ones who cannot afford it.
The Affordable Care Act was supposed to give coverage to the very poorest, Emily, but it's exactly those people who are being left out. I spoke to a Santa Fe student today who can't afford to pay the $300 a month for the insurance he qualifies for, but the president needs to enroll his age group to keep premiums from going up for everyone else.
I have no plan.
John David Feldman literally has no insurance plan, which means no plan for the future.
There's an enlargement in my heart, and I'm not able to continue with the testing. I can't afford it.
That's because Feldman and 1 million others in the state fall into what's being called a black hole of coverage. When Obamacare was signed into law, those who couldn't pay were either going to be helped with government subsidies or given Medicaid. But Feldman doesn't qualify for either.
Even with the subsidy on a student who's living off of financial aid, it's still not affordable.
That's because the Supreme Court ruled it was up to the states to choose whether or not to expand Medicaid. Florida chose not to, and Feldman makes too little to qualify for a government subsidy. It's a catch-22 for the president because the White House needs 40% of young adults to sign up for health care or premiums go up for everyone. Feldman says keeping health care local was his best option.
What we had before was much better when we were handling it from inside the county.
And until the healthcare.gov website was recently fixed,
the website meets the highest federal standard. In fact, it's beyond best practice.
Feldman didn't even know what his insurance options were and that he couldn't afford it until recently.
I would say it took me about 2 months to get through the website and in order to look at the plans that were available to me.
Now, people like Feldman who fall into that coverage gap or black hole are exempt from paying the penalty for not signing up. But Feldman says it doesn't help with the fact that he still really needs health insurance. Kyla Ryan, TV 20 News.